Good morning, fam. David here. Chill pre-market heatmap, crypto bubbles, and quick headlines. If you're new, subscribe now so you don't miss these daily check-ins. Today, I have my camera a little bit distorted, but that's not gonna stop us. No me va a parar. Because I just wanted to do this video. You'll see my charts. You'll see the news. You can hear me. I may look laggy, but whatever, bro. So it's all good, guys. If you like this type of live stream, go ahead and like the live stream. If you're new, subscribe. I really appreciate you all. Con mucho amor, I do the videos, guys. You already know. So let's get started. Dice in 3, 2, 1. Okay. So drop your tickers, guys. NVDA, MU, Adobe, Apple, Microsoft, and Bitcoin. Maybe that's why you're watching. Let me know why you're watching, bro. Quick CPI take, headline hotter month over month. Core is steady. Food at home jumped. Durable goods inflation sticking. And we'll start with mega caps on the heat map, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go ahead and take a look at the stock market heat map and see how the market closed yesterday. And it actually was a good day for the market. You can see we were very green. Tesla 6% up, ADBE 4% up. I see BlackRock with increase of 2.8%. I see over here 7.5 for Micron, doesn't stop. Walmart doing good. We got some red. Oracle did go up very early this week, and we had to retrace. So that's where we are right now. By the way, happy Friday, guys. Very good. And what about the crypto bubbles? Let's see how the crypto bubbles are performing pre-market. I think they're green, but let's see. Yeah, they are green. As you can see, there's a lot of green. There's some red here and there. But the biggest gainers over here, ATH, MNDE, Drift, AWE, FIDA Bunk, BNKR. So there is a lot of green in crypto. Hopefully it will stay doing better. But I think we talked about it earlier this week that things were looking better. But what about the futures, guys? How are we looking for the pre-market? We're a little bit red. So the S&P negative 0.2, NASDAQ negative 0.1, and the Dow futures negative 0.3%. Good morning, Joe Goldberg. I hope you're doing good today. Happy Friday, my friend. And red after record highs, and cuts are still expected. The CPI headline month over month, core is steady. Groceries led. Durable goods inflation up. And guys, let's take a look at my trading view real quick, because I'm gonna take a look at Adobe. ADBE. Uncle, yes, RIP Charles, I agree, my friend. And RIP the people that died in the mass shooting as well. I don't think anybody deserves their life taken away, bro. Nobody. I had a reflection yesterday. I shared with everybody in my community post. And I'm gonna be very honest, I'm very sad. I'm very sad with humanity right now. Like, my friends are showing their true colors, and I'm very sad about that. Like, celebrating somebody's... No. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't want to be sentimental. Let's get to the charts. ADBE from 350 to 362 this morning. It is up pre-market, and it raised the FY outlook on AI adoption. You can see they had earnings. Surprise was 2.4% higher, 0.12, and the revenue was 70 million higher, 1.18%. Not a bad move. Good morning, Uncle Ruckus. In policy, Trump is pushing MFN-style drug prices. Separate move to oust Lisa Cook before the FOMC. And you can see over here, guys, that I got Trump is set to force Big Pharma to lower drug prices within weeks. And Trump seeks to oust Lisa Cook before Fed's policy meeting next week. Okay, those are my notes. Then dividends, guys. Meta is actually declaring dividends. I believe not only Meta, there's a few companies coming up. You can see dividend roundup, Meta Platforms, Coca-Cola, United Health, Colgate, Palmolive, and more. You can see over here Realty Income as well. Dividend amount of 26 cents. Real Caribbean, dividend amount of $1. Wow, RCL, not bad. Argan, 50 cents. Dividend declarations, ACOM, Colgate, Meta Platforms, 52 cents. Look at that, 52 cents per share. Applied Materials, 46 cents. And upcoming, guys, Coca-Cola, Domino's Pizza, Gilead, United Health. So keep an eye. One of the best strategies for investment is getting companies with dividends, so you don't worry about it. Some people make a lot of money with it. Let's move to Tesla. A lot of conversation regarding Tesla, but this is an interesting one, guys. I didn't expect this, but there's a senior engineer exiting the company. And he says over here, Tesla engineer quits after 8 years, criticizes Elon Musk leadership in exit letter. Let's see what he actually accused Elon Musk of doing. Okay, so all this being said, I do need to address the elephant in the room. The main reason I'm leaving is that I think Elon Musk has dealt huge damage to Tesla's mission and to health of democratic institutions in several countries. Beyond that, Elon's leadership and decision-making seem seriously compromised. Given his huge and growing inexplicably stake in Tesla, I can't convince myself anymore that this is the right place to be. This is not just about politics, it's about lying to the public, manipulating public discourse, targeting minorities, and supporting climate change deniers and political forces aligned with oil and gas industry. I think it's fairly indisputable that the current US administration is slowing down the energy transition. Unfortunately, speed is critical if we are to avert the worst consequences of climate change. And that's, I guess one of his reasons. I don't know, bro. I'm just providing the article, okay? The market just opened, guys. Let me go ahead and show you Tesla in the market open so we have better perspective. And Tesla finally breaking the resistance. I told you guys we were gonna be doing that. We got some good upside. RIP Charlie Ali. Yes, RIP. I don't think anybody deserves a tragedy like that, bro. Not even your parents, not even you. I don't think it was a right thing. It's a sad news. I agree with that. Okay, guys. So Tesla 371.90s finally going up. The weekly candle looks to me very, very bullish and very healthy. NVDA, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and take a quick look since the market has opened. NVIDIA is at 177.41. Bullish candle on the weekly. Let's see if it stays bullish. It says NVIDIA supply chain SK hynix preps HBM4, which means more bandwidth and power efficiency for AI. So more good news coming out from NVIDIA. Now let's go to Apple, because Apple has been getting bashed a little bit this week. They came out with a new set of iPhones, and it was the scenario of buy the rumors, sell the news situation. But for me, is a break of a trend line, retest, and going back up. So basically, it's the same thing. We are creating a good support around 220s. Let's see how that weekly candle closes. This is gonna be a very significant move. So I feel like it did go up because of the speculation, goes back to reality, but now today is gonna be the definitive move. Something that I want to keep an eye on is gonna be the RSI. We are almost about to get a crossover here in the weekly. The 2-pole oscillator gave us a buy signal over here at 190s. So we actually are in good profits right now. And the daily is actually looking very, very healthy. But other than that, Apple will add a watch health feature. It will be the hypertension detection rolling out after FDA nuts. Okay, so they will be adding some new technology to their Apple Watches, and I think they need to innovate even more. See what happens there. Now let's talk about AI. Microsoft, $505. The weekly, finally getting a little bit more bullish. We did go up to 560s. We retraced back down to 490s. And we did call out that we had to pull back a little bit. If you look at the RSI, we were a little bit overbought over here. So we had to get the pullback, and I think it can pull back a little bit more, but it doesn't mean that it doesn't want to go higher. I think it can even go to 600s, but patience is the name of the game. But it says over here, Microsoft OpenAI monthly Microsoft OpenAI MOU toward for profit, and EU accepts Teams fixes. Okay, so let me pull out this article real quick. So Microsoft OpenAI redefined ties in shift for profit model. Okay. The companies did not disclose financial details, but said they are working toward a final agreement. Okay, guys, that's what it means. And Microsoft has been a key OpenAI backer, investing $1 billion in 2019 and $10 billion in 2023. Okay. And Microsoft EU regulators reached deal over Teams app, settling competition concerns. Okay. So Microsoft in the news cycle, and we're getting some movement because of it. Now let's go to MU, which has been doing very, very good. Micron technology. Look at that, guys. Back to the resistance. Wells Fargo target already reached. We are currently at 153. Just be careful, guys. We're already in like this area of euphoria. So we're doing very, very good with MU. We talked about it when it was down at 110s. But why did it go up? So multi-session run, Street likes AI memory demand. So there's a lot of great news coming out for this company. And Micron technology stock surged 10% after Citigroup raised its price target from 150 to 175, citing strong demand for memory solutions. Q4 revenue is projected at $11.3 billion. The Japanese government will subsidize up to 536 billion yen for Micron Technologies plant in Hiroshima, as confirmed by the industry ministry and reported by GG Press. Okay, so 175 from Citigroup. Okay, so we'll go ahead and add that 175 for you, so you guys have perspective. We're so close, by the way. So 175, great number. We can actually head higher from where we are. That's about 13%. It's too close. Right now, we are in a very overbought territory, so be very, very careful with Micron. Anything can happen, okay? Moving forward from Micron, let's talk about Robinhood, guys. So Robinhood Markets has been doing phenomenally, been doing very, very good. Our entries were at $30, not over here. I would say my entries were like about 20s, 30s, around here. But I'm gonna be very honest, I started entering Robinhood when it was here back in 2021, 2022. The reason is that I thought that, or at least my mentality was, Robinhood is the mainstream way for people to invest. And that actually became a reality. A lot of people started investing. I remember the GameStop debacle. But here we are. Why did it go up though? It says over here, there's an article saying that there's a new social network called a game changer. So there's gonna be a new social network called gonna be a game changer. So Robinhood rate traded a buy as Bank of America lauds new social network. So let me rephrase this. Okay, it says over here, Bank of America on Thursday reiterated its buy rating on Robinhood as analyst Craig praised some of the product launches the Vlad fintech recently announced. He particularly cheered Robinhood's new social media platform that will let users post their trades, discuss strategies, track traders' performance, and follow hedge funds, politicians, and insiders, calling the network a game changer. I'm gonna be honest, all of this was needed. I know their stock tweets is a very, very good platform, and I know even Raja Banks has his own his own broker, and he actually has some of these features, but it's all related to Forex. In this case, it's about companies, which is good. It says over here, we view this as a strong client engagement mechanism which should support future NNA and account growth by attracting customers from external social media platforms like Reddit and X, the analyst wrote in a note to clients. Robinhood Social is rolling out only to a certain number of customers in the US early next year, guys. So keep an eye on your Robinhood. Maybe you'll get an invitation. Hood shares closed out on Thursday's session with a 0.2% rise, and today we are at 116.73. So buy the rumors, sow the news, okay? That's what's happening right now. A little bit of downside, but if you look at the daily 2-pole oscillator, we're getting a buy, so it can definitely grow even higher. The weekly is a little bit over, but I wouldn't mind a little bit of a pullback. Maybe we gotta enter again. But anyways, the last thing that I want to review, the last article that I have is United Airlines. United CEO sees Spirit Airlines going out of business. Very, very interesting, guys. What do you think about that? It says that Spirit model may fail. You can't have a business model that customers hate. You can't have a business model predicated on screw the customer. The model was an interesting experiment. Consumers voted and it failed. Wow, that's pretty harsh, honestly. But let's take a look at the charts, though. United Airlines currently at $108.20 monthly. Still bullish, but I think we're getting to overbought territory. Very, very cautious, guys. It still looks good to me in a bullish trend, but we are maybe creating a double top, and you already know double tops are reversals. So let's see what happens there. In Spirit, let's take a look at it, if I'm able to see it. Actually, it's this one, Spirit Aviation. Spirit Aviations. Wow. 0.48. That's crazy, bro. 0.48. 0.49. Not good. Not good. Not good. Not good. But anyways, that's all I wanted to review. Let's go ahead and check out the stock market heat map. Let's see how the weekly looks like. Performance for the week. And the weekly actually looks like a Christmas tree. I'm gonna be honest, bro. It looks like a freaking Christmas tree. By the way, guys, don't forget to like the live stream if you like this type of content. I'm gonna be dropping more videos about more vlog videos, more music videos, and as I do every day, I review the charts and maybe a video or two reviewing some of my preferred stocks. But you can see that NVIDIA had a good week. Oracle had one of the most amazing. It had a very good week, basically, what I'm trying to say. 29% up. MU, Micron, 21%. Very, very good. Tesla, 8%. United Healthcare, 15%, bouncing back. So there's a lot of great movers this week. But obviously, we got some red as well, like Apple, -4%. I see Visa, -2%. Amazon, -2%. T-Mobile, -4.3%. So yeah, we actually went down this week, but look, the daily still started. I don't expect too much volatility today. Actually, one last thing that I wanted to check out before I went. Hey, good morning, Doobie Doobie. Good to see you, my bro. So we got at 9 a.m. in 17 minutes. We got the preliminary UOM consumer sentiment, inflation expectations. That's a red folder news. We got to keep an eye on that, okay? And Doobie Doobie, since you are here and you are one of my OMI homies, let's take a look at OMI, my bro. Since I already got all of my OMI and I bought some more, bro. I bought some more OMI, bro. Let's see what we're doing today. We're actually down 0.00029. I mean, we kind of expected this, though. We are overbought, so we had to go down. But look at the RSI, though. I'm waiting for that cross. That cross on the daily, bro. That's going to be a good indication for me. And even on the weekly, bro. So we are basically starting, bro. I'm not mad about the downside. I'm going to capitalize on the downside. I may add a little bit more. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Doobie Doobie en la casa. Bitcoin 114,965, Ethereum 4,500, XRP 3.03, Cardano 88 cents, Dogecoin 26 cents. Actually, I bought some Dogecoin earlier this week. I wanted to buy a little bit lower, but I actually entered at 22 cents. But I think we can definitely push higher very, very soon, bro. Look at this. It's looking good, looking good. Okay, Dogecoin, not bad. Where does the FIB say Doge should top this cycle? Great question, bro. So let's go and do a Fibonacci from top to the bottom. And it seems like if we go to 1.618, it should be 68 cents. Okay, but that's with the current downside, right? Now, and that's the previous all-time high. So let's go ahead and do something. Let's take this previous high and take the lows here. Well, not the all-time lows, but here. And it seems like we can go even to 1.17. Actually looking good, bro. We're looking good with Dogecoin. I'm actually considering buying more. Isn't that crazy? Let me just buy some more, bro. By the way, guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, ring the bells. You get notified every time we are online. I don't know, my camera is like so buggy right now, bro. I can't access right now to buy some more, but I want to buy some more. And the last things that I want to take a look at before I go, Rivian 1347 back down. We were doing so well, bro. Back down 1347. We actually went to 15. Palantir 165. TeraWolf 1081. Look at that. TeraWolf daily candle looks good. The weekly is still bullish. I want to be very cautious here, but bro, I'm holding here. I'm holding this guy. Long-term investment for me, bro. This is gonna go to 20s. For sure, this is going to 20s. SENS back to 46 cents. Let's go. Let's go. It is time for us to go up. Look at that. That looks good to me. It's looking good to me. This is gonna go up too. Let me see what else we got in the charts before I go. Tesla 380s. There you go, guys. We broke the resistance. Thank goodness for my DCA, bro. I actually got a few shares of Tesla. Now we're at 381. Wow. Nokia 453. Not a bad sign. Not a bad retracement. It's fine. Coinbase 325. Wow, Coinbase, bro, this is gonna skyrocket, by the way. This is looking good. This is looking exactly as I planned it out. Look at that, bro. Look at my analysis. But anyways, Bitcoin 115. DXY, we're at 90s. Oh, the DXY bounced back. Look at that. Let's go. The dollar is actually getting strength. So that means the Auto USD starting to go down. It looks a little bit scary though. GBP, USD. Oh, British pound is still going up. USD, JPY. This is consolidating, bro. I don't even like this. Look at this. Pure consolidation, bro. I hate it. I hate this. But look, if you would have bought using the 2-pole oscillator and sold using the 2-pole oscillator, you will be making good profit. Any other questions, guys, before I go? Because I gotta go. I got some meetings coming up. You already know that I do actually work. Nine minutes, we got this preliminary UOM consumer sentiment and inflation expectations. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. There you go. Thank you for the sub, bro. Well, SENS is looking good, bro. Look at that support level. TeraWolf is doing insane, by the way. Wow, 1092, bro. Let's go. We're gonna go to 15, bro. We enter at 50 cents. Entries at 50 cents, guys. Oh, it says over here, Brainhole Technology buys 119,500 TeraWolf shares for $1.3 million. Oh my God, bro. We are gonna go. We're gonna go. This is gonna skyrocket. If things change in my wall, guys, it's because this guy skyrocketed. I mean, I actually got some shares, but I wanted to buy way more than what I got. I should have bought like 119,000. Oh man, I should have bought 119,000 shares, bro. This is looking good. Wow, that took, bro, literally the exponential moving average is just giving us a clear signal that this is gonna go higher. Dímelo, David. Welcome, Charlie Yard. Good to see you. Good morning. How you doing? Yeah, we are making profit with this one, bro. We're making good profits on this one, guys. This is actually a boom shakalaka. Boom shakalaka, bro. Well, guys, that's gonna be it for today. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Wow. Wow, amazing, bro. 1084, look at that, bro. This is gonna go to 15 cents, bro. SENS is looking better too, bro. I've been investing in SENS for so long, guys, and I see more advertisement every day for SENS. Every day on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, I see SENS getting promoted. Not as SENS, but as the 365 CGM. Ever since. As ever since CGM. I'm not saying you guys gotta join, but the ride, but I am riding this wave, bro. It's already making good moves. Well, guys, thank you very much. Thank you for supporting me. My crazy my crazy journey as an investor. But to recap, futures were soft, CPI mixed, headline up, core steady, AI still the threat, Adobe, Micron, NVDA, policy overhangs, dividends on deck. And if this helped, subscribe, guys. And one last time, I'm gonna take a quick peek at the crypto bubbles. We're still in the green for the day. Stock market heat map doesn't look like a Christmas tree, but for the weekly, it kind of does. A little bit more green than red, I'm gonna be honest. You already know, guys. We do the videos con mucho amor. Stay safe, guys. Peace and love to everybody, bro. Like, please. Conversations are needed to become better in life, as a person, and as a race, as the human race. We do the videos con mucho amor. And as always, have a beautiful day, guys.